っしゃ。
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing.
Oh, great diving stoppage short. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And it's fouled away. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Bounce to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
ようやく7月か。
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Yu Darvish will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now into the box, D. Strange Gordon. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Another one sent foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact. I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. Count even now at 1-1. Front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. His batting average is on the rise right now, and if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over .350 in that span, so he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So no need to wait, as here he is, fouled off. 287 the average coming in. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Moustakas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Got him reaching there, strike 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Ah,
And
yeah.
a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Digging in will be Will Myers. In his career against this pitcher, he carries a .308 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Myers been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the league's best.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
First pitch on its way. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tommy Pham stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Takes this the other way to right.
Ah,
Slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
器用に。
Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Davy Grion.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, D.
So stepping in is D. Strange Gordon. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. High in the air into shallow left center. Pham is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Now to bat, Eric Hosmer. His career numbers in this matchup: 7 hits in 13 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. That's by him for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 11, Darvish.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Darvish. First delivery to him, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Aquino has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Next to hit, Trent Grisham, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hosmer on third with 2 out. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
じゃあまだ2点か。
Pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Jake Cronenworth.
Wow.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
1-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Naquin gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Padres 1. Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Tyler Naquin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Yeah,
And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Nick Castellanos now. Back up the middle.
見ましょ
And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So next to bat will be Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
う。どこまで持つかやな。
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. A pause and the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy out.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So here's Will Myers. Fouled off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off-speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
The left fielder, number 44.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. To the left side, but it's well foul. Belted high and deep into right center. Myers going back at the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker. Barnhart.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Up next,
Stepping in once again is Davy Grion. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. He's up with it. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
なんとかね、踏ん張ってるけど。
But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further.
微妙に剥がされていく。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And that's taken for a cold strike, too. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second.
Yeah.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3-2 now.
No.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate, Yu Darvish, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
The 0-2 home.
Oh.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
どこ投げとんや。やらかしよったな。
So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
The ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2.
Wow.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Nola on third. Darvish is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. 0-1 the count. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. The 0-1. A swing and a softly hit ground ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, D. Strange Gordon. Now here's the first offering as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Cronenworth onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 once more.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line.
取れんのかい。
And that'll
し
get
かも入っ
over
て
the
るやん。
wall, so forget about sending the
何
runner.
あれ。
It'll be 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 away.
間に合うと思ったら。
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
これで打たれるかどうか。
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Wow.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here's the 1-2.
粘るな。
Got him.
Oh,
So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Naquin, the runner at third. Castellanos at second with 2 gone. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
さあ、いけるか。粘るな。
And he misses with it for ball
危ね
4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
入るか、やっぱ。
Now batting, number 44.
So the next to
Yeah,
bat will be Aristides Aquino. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Austin Adams answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that
振り
time.
方が
Strike
やば
1.
いな。
A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the
さあ、打たれ
zone
るか
when the
抑え
pressure
るか。
starts to heat up.
おお、
Fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded.
あ
Fly
ー、当たっ
ball, well hit.
た。満塁ホ
Left
ームラン
fielder
ってま
looking
た。
up at the track. The wall. Gone. It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, catcher.
いやー、満塁打たれるかよ。
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart.
こ
So
れ
take
は
a look
痛
at
い
the
な。
pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
よう
When
打
you're
っ
down
たな、あれ。
6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage certainly done as the Reds get on the board on this grand slam. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 8 and the Friars 2. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
San Diego. The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's Will Myers, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit hard down the right field line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, 2 down. And this throw gets away from him. Now at the plate here is Tommy Pham.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Myers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, still 8-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Davy Grillon. And the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
How about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-1 the count now.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Louis.
Striding in is Luis Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Matt Strahm gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Strange Gordon. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Popped him up. Hosmer has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Are? 知らん間にセカンド切ってるやん。あれ、なんやなんや。
Ready now for Cincinnati. Tyler Naquin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
ああ、打ちちゃった。
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball is...
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Eric Hosmer.
The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Now here's the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Austin Nola. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
抜けるか。
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks looks as though that's going to be
こっちも
all for a
変えるか。
starter here tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs.
まあ変えるか。
Jurickson Profar will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fly ball out toward left center field.
打ち上げよったな。
Aquino will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Nola stands at second with 2 gone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And he's safe.
These are the type of plays that really separate the elite defenders from the rest. I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it, and it made all the difference. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Jake Cronenworth swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Hit in the air to center field. Naquin's under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres leave a pair. Still 8-2.
さあ帰るか。
Emilio Pagan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Last half of the 7th here, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Grisham. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
And now in the box, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Count is 1-2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Aristides Aquino stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys now. Maybe regroup and we can get the bats going.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the ball for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tucupita Marcano is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
No hits to this point. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And in steps Manny Machado, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Nick Tanalou will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. From the stretch, he'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, having a B right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
これは完璧や。
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Noah Ramirez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nick Senzel is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
いや、ボールか。
Eric Hosmer
ス
to
イ
the
ング
plate
取られ
now.
たん
He
か。
was sent packing on
あれ
strikes
取
in
ら
his
れるの
last trip.
痛い
Yeah,
な
and。they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Popped up. Suarez over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Austin Nola for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
No, 抜けた。
Base hit into right center. The throw
いやー、これ
home.
無理か。あ、いったいったいったいった。あー、これは
Tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
ボーク、ボ
So they
ーク、
pick
あ
up
ちゃ。
3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half
3
of the
点
eighth
差にな
straight
りま
ahead.
したけど、
It's the Reds
セ
8
カン
and
ド
the
はさ
Padres
すが無理
5.
です。
Tucapita Marcano will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
2番手が満塁ホームラン打たれて8
Nick
点取られたん
Tannehill
ですよ。
remains in the game playing third after entering the game
ダ
as
ル
a
ビッ
pinch
シュさ
hitter
ん
in the
も
previous half
4
inning.
点取られたんですけど、満塁弾は
Into the
痛い。
box now, Davy Grion. As he
あれ
looks
が
at a
なかったら
fastball that's in there for
逆転
strike
してま
one.
したよ。
0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right
Gosh.
after you, trying to end it quick.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Nick Senzel. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he will make the play out there, and there
ダ
are 2
ルダ
away
ルだ
now.
った。うん。4点取られとったっすからね。
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
でもあかんわ思って帰ったらまた満塁ホームラン打たれたって。
Try to butt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
帰ったピッチャーが
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
満塁弾を浴びるという。
Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1,
さあ、
2, 3 go
最
the
終
Reds.
回。
They're on top by 3, 8-5. Cam Bedrosian
い
comes
やー、
out
抑
from
え
the
きた。
pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
投手陣全員ボリビアへ。誰にしようか。
Brian O'Grady is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
もうちょいやった。
The center fielder, Trent.
So now into the box is Trent Grisham. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. He's set and the pitch.
ライト取るなバカタレが。
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there. I expect him to catch something clean.
Naquin's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
空気を満開。
Next to stand in is Jake Cronenworth. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
No.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. San Diego down to their final strike.
Oh.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to second.
取りかい。
On to first,
うまい。
and that's
セ
your
カ
ball
ンドう
game.
まい。
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
8-5 tonight. The Reds
広
jumped
島
out
に
to an
負け
early
ま
lead
し
in
た
the
わ。
first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns his 8th
ヒッ
victory
トはあ
of the
んま
season.
変わらん
Yu
すけど、
Darvish was hit hard to the
初
tune
め
of
に
7
3点取
earned
ら
as
れ
he
て、
takes the loss.
満
Cam
塁が
Bedrosian
痛い
earns the
説
save out of the
教タイ
bullpen,
プ。
his second. So that'll do
2
it for
番
us.
手
For
が
Mark DeRosa,
満
Dan
塁弾
Plesac,
浴びた。
Heidi
あれが一
Watney,
番
and
痛
our
いです。
entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
このアキーノさんに満塁弾を浴びるっていう。
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
ダルビッシュさんも勝てんですな。立ち上がりからちょっと打たれとったから。これでまた連敗か。けど借金じゃないんでね、貯金は15あるんですけど、ドジャースが貯金多すぎて 13.5 離れてるっていう。どんだけ貯金あるんやっていう。ダイヤモンドまでは貯金があるんですけど、めっちゃ離されてんすよね。 ロッキーズ30ゲームある。すごいな。どんだけ強いんやっていう。完全独走状態で。まだオールスター前でこれやからすごいっすよね。次の試合でやっと6月終わりですね。で、やっと7月で。チームもブラックベースボール。さあ、終わりましょうか。なんか腹が痛なってきたな。腹がさっきからもぞもぞもぞもぞ。もぞもぞタイムですな。ダブルヘッダー時間です。もぞもぞからのニュースステーション。もぞもぞニュース。さあ、お疲れ様でした。腹が痛なってきた。さあ、ではではではでは。